Hey, hey, hey. It is not your weekly corner, Späti. It is just me, Nick, giving a quick little update to our listeners because I know that the recent scheduling of the show has been a bit chaotic. We've had an episode here, episode there. We've had a new tabletop La Belle Epoque come out as well in a three-part series. And we occasionally have been going quiet lately. We have been technically on break, yet then trying to produce content when possible. And things seem a bit chaotic at the moment, surely, for the average Corner Späti listener. This is not this is not us throwing in the towel. Don't worry. We have had, as a group, just simply a lot of life changes going on. Kieran became a father again, and Uma as well has moved. I have moved. We're all doing big things coming. But with big changes in our individual lives, we have also decided to maybe shift a little bit some of the content of what Corner Späti will be doing in the future. Now, this does not mean that the podcast is going anywhere. We will still be doing the show, trying to once again return to, twice a week bonus and regular content for you, the listener. But we are attempting, a possible newsletter, with hits of the week, and maybe a little article here and there. We will be trying to soft launch this in the near future. Keep an eye out for a subscription link that we will be posting at some point. Just trying to then, in the most vaguest of terms, give an outlook to European news through the Corner Späti angle. So it's, trying to then professionalize our journalistic integrity, if you will, as a shitposting left-wing podcast, is something that the future potentially holds for our show. It'll be, in all seriousness, so it will be, it'll be same vibe as the show to a degree, simply just in a short written form for the week. As for other possible ventures for our show, I have decided to take on the mantle of trying to do live events alongside the Left Berlin in Berlin. So I have booked a date. I believe it is January 22nd, which is a Thursday. Let me just double check this really quick. Yes, January 22nd, a Thursday, around 7:30 p.m. at Café Engels in Neukölln. If you are, stick around for, keep an eye out rather for, more details about it. The idea that I have for these discussions is simply in the sense of, the goal being quarterly kind of, talks where we get in the format of just doing like a, podcast with, maybe one or two experts on said topic, having people come for a live show, something that then is a bit more informative than just, learning about why Günther Fehlinger sucks. Not that is not important content, of course, that is prime Corner Späti lore. But, have some possibly more engaging topics of the day. The first attempt of these discussions will be talking about Renew Europe, rearming Europe, and, the possible topics of everything from weapons, exports of Germany, particularly the country that we are in, being one of the top European exporters of arms, to countries doing evil things, social, the challenging of traditional social norms in Germany regarding attitudes towards militarization and whatnot. Also in just a larger general picture of what securitization domestically also means in terms of, expansion of actions such as the usage of Palantir, for example, within Europe. So that will be then the first discussion. You come on down, Café Engels. It will be as hard to imagine this. Yes, I know, talking about serious topics within the vein of our show in a sit down format, as you will. But simply trying something new, seeing if it sticks. If not, well, then we'll figure something else out. Just simply another way that we can kind of get together with you guys in a live show scenario, without the ability of, doing live shows currently, as the podcast has moved entirely remote and we have not been able to do a live show since Eurovision. Which we will, of course, be doing again next year if Eurovision happens, probably the same boycott format, but nonetheless. So these were kind of just the two major points of where we're going with the show at the moment. I have nothing to say about the political situation of the world and or Europe at the moment. It feels, though, legitimately that since we have taken a break on the show, everything has gotten significantly more chaotic. But we will be trying to come back, like I said, to a regular schedule within the coming weeks, and at the very latest for the new year. That does not mean that we will not be having content. We will then just simply be in kind of the current state that we're at, a bit more sporadic of posting. Whenever we can get someone on to talk about something, we'll then try to get it onto our platform, but as well trying to then, making an attempt to do a bit more print media. This is not to say that then that Corner Späti will be starting a zine or anything of that sort in the near future. But we're just simply trying to, expand our Corner Späti Heavy Industries GmbH is looking to expand. Is seeking investment and is looking into AI technologies and just whichever whatever is new for whatever the horizon has in store for us, or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, that is pretty much all that I have to add. We just once again thank you so much, one, for your patience as the listener. We understand that going the few weeks of irregular content has been rather annoying. We are very much aware that it is expected that you will be getting one, if not two episodes of our show a week. Well, we will be back on to that scheduling. Just simply be patient with us. Like, as we said, a lot of, big things happening in our individual lives. So we greatly appreciate the lack of nagging that we have gotten about coming back into the bi-weekly format. And as well, too, just a simple thank you as well to everyone that then has supported the show for all these years. Whether you be one of our reply guys or ship posters, or that you donate $5 to the Patreon every month, every one of you is very much appreciated. And on that note, we hopefully will be seeing more of you in the near future, and hopefully keep your eyes out for the Corner Späti newsletter. I will not disclose the name yet. And hopefully we can see you then, if you're in Berlin, for our first round of Corner Späti talks, chats, discussions, whatever we want to call this at the moment. Be on the lookout, of course, for more information of speakers and such. And that will be on January 22nd, 2026 at Café Engels around 7:30. Again, details will be posted in the coming weeks. So thank you all for everything, for all your support, and we will catch you all in the near future on the regular and bonus feed, whichever one we decide to put an episode on first. So take care. Bye-bye.